This is a proof that he was a provident and just ruler.
Adaletli bir yönetici olduğunun göstergesiydi.
When the facts about the Sabaeans were certain, Prophet Sulayman sent a letter to the Queen of Saba. Take this letter of mine and deliver it to them. Then withdraw from them a little and see how they respond. God reveals the content of this letter in the Quran. Do not rise up against me, but come to me in submission. The letter's incisive, decisive, and clear style show that it was from a powerful ruler and have affected the queen and her council. Prophet Sulayman used his letter to explain God's religion and to warn them. He did not want to subjugate them to himself. Rather, he wanted to lead them toward God so that they might become Muslims. This shows that he was more interested in their belief system than in conquering Saba. The Queen of Saba immediately sought her advisor's advice. O council, give me your opinion about this matter. It is not my habit to make a final decision until I have heard what you have to say. Their reply is revealed thus in the Quran. They said, We possess strength and great military force. But the matter is in your hands, so consider what you command. Realizing that she could not defeat Prophet Sulayman militarily, the Queen of Saba decided to submit to his call. She said, When kings enter a city, they lay waste to it and make its mightiest inhabitants the most abased. That is what they too will do. Then the Queen of Saba visited Prophet Sulayman, and she witnessed his great majesty. Greatly influenced by this, the queen immediately believed and became a Muslim. She was told, Enter the courtyard. But when she saw it, she supposed it to be a pool and bared her legs. He, Sulayman, said, It is a courtyard paved with glass. She said, My lord, I have wronged myself, but I have submitted with Sulayman to the Lord of all the worlds. There are a number of striking elements in this account. For instance, the floor is described as paved with glass. These words may indicate a particular technology of that time. The floor may have been a giant television screen placed in the palace's entrance. So, when she saw the screen, she thought that she was looking at water. These verses may be alluding to a different kind of technology which will be used in the end times. Simulation, for example. Today, simulation goggles let people think that they are in a different place than where they are. Prophet Sulayman's deep understanding of art, which we see in these verses, is a very good example for Muslims. He used this understanding to express his great love for God and his wonder at the marvels of his creation. Believing artists have produced beautiful works of art throughout history. With God's permission, the power of Muslim art will greatly increase in the end times.
Ayrıca Allah bu kıssa ile
In these verses,
ahir
God may be
zamanda
indicating that water will be
gelişmiş
used in the end
dekorasyon
times to produce
malzemelerinde
decorative materials
suyun
with
yoğun
advanced
olarak
technology.
kullanılacağına dikkat çekmiş olabilir.
These products, using water's aesthetic and clean appearance, may be used in beautiful things to recreate the splendor of Prophet Sulayman's time. Other verses concerning Prophet Sulayman and the Queen of Saba may also contain signs regarding the end times. He who possessed knowledge of the book said, I will bring it to you before the twinkling of your eye ceases. And when he, Sulayman, saw it standing firmly in his presence, he said, This is part of my Lord's favor, to test me to see if I will give thanks or show ingratitude. In these verses, the person referred to as he who possessed knowledge of the book says that he can bring the throne of the queen to Prophet Sulayman before the twinkling of an eye ceases. In other words, very quickly. This brings to mind a most astonishing phenomenon that may be experienced in the end times. Advanced image transfer technology. Thanks to the internet, people can send many kinds of information over long distances in a very short time. Just like the throne's transportation in the twinkling of an eye. The Quran informs us of another Muslim leader who ruled a great kingdom, Zul Qarnayn. His life was quite similar to Prophet Sulayman's. Like Prophet Sulayman, Zulkarnain was a ruler with great economic, military, and political power. Justice was at the forefront of his conception of dominion. He found solutions to problems using reason and faith. Furthermore, as revealed in the Quran, like Prophet Sulayman, he commanded jinns and used molten copper. The dominion exercised by Prophet Sulayman and Zulkarnain is very good news for all Muslims, because these accounts may contain important indications about the end times.
Ahir zamana yönelik son derece önemli işaretler bulunması muhtemeldir.
The Golden Age will be a time of wealth, splendor, beauty, happiness, and peace. Life on earth will be like paradise, because the Quran's morality will prevail throughout the world. Doubtless, this is a grace and good tidings from God. He announces in the Quran that God has promised those of you who believe and do right actions that He will make them successors in the land, as He made those before them successors, will firmly establish for them their religion, with which He is pleased, and give them, in place of their fear, security. The Hadiths characterize the end times as a treacherous period in which the number of wars and conflicts will increase, and the world will be in general chaos because of the moral degeneration arising from people's rebellion against religious morality. In this period, natural disasters will be everywhere. Poverty will reach a previously unknown level. Crime rates will soar, and murder and massacre will follow each other. But this is only the first stage of the end times. In the second